Welcome to Oblev Tech, where curiosity meets inspiration. Discover surprising facts, mind-blowing history, and stories that ignite your passion for knowledge. From the wonders of the past to the mysteries of the future, there's always something amazing to discover. Join us on this incredible journey, and let's unlock the secrets of the world together. Explore, learn, inspire. Welcome to today's video. Today, we're delving into a topic that has captured global attention: the conflict in Ukraine. It's a complex and deeply troubling situation that has far-reaching consequences, not just for Ukraine, but for the entire world. To understand the current conflict, we need to go back to 2014. That year marked a significant turning point for Ukraine, when a popular uprising known as the Euromaidan led to the ousting of President Viktor Yanukovych. The movement was driven by a desire for closer ties with the European Union and a rejection of Russian influence. However, the removal of Yanukovych triggered a chain of events that would lead to Russia's annexation of Crimea and the outbreak of war in eastern Ukraine. Pro-Russian separatists, with alleged support from Moscow, seized control of parts of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, declaring independence and sparking a conflict that has continued for nearly a decade. Fast forward to February 2022, when the conflict took a drastic turn. After months of tension and military buildup on Ukraine's borders, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The invasion was met with international condemnation and led to widespread devastation across the country. Cities like Kyiv, Kharkiv, and Mariupol became battlegrounds, with millions of Ukrainians fleeing their homes to escape the violence. The world watched in shock as the situation escalated. Western nations imposed severe economic sanctions on Russia while providing military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. The conflict quickly became a global issue, affecting everything from energy prices to international diplomacy. One of the most tragic aspects of this conflict is the humanitarian crisis it has caused. Millions of people have been displaced, with many seeking refuge in neighboring countries like Poland, Romania, and Hungary. The war has also led to significant civilian casualties, with hospitals, schools, and residential areas being targeted. Humanitarian organizations are working tirelessly to provide aid, but the scale of the crisis is overwhelming. The United Nations and other international bodies have called for an immediate end to hostilities, but peace remains elusive. The conflict in Ukraine is a deeply troubling and complex situation that has captured global attention. It's important to understand the key aspects of the conflict and its impact in order to grasp the full extent of its consequences. That's why we've broken down the timeline of events leading up to the current situation in Ukraine, from the Euromaidan uprising to the devastating consequences of the recent invasion. This conflict has not only caused widespread devastation in Ukraine, but has also become a global issue with far-reaching implications. It has sparked a humanitarian crisis, with millions of people displaced and in need of aid. The international community has rallied to support Ukraine, imposing sanctions on Russia and providing military and humanitarian assistance. However, peace remains elusive as the conflict continues to unfold. The conflict in Ukraine has had far-reaching consequences that have impacted the entire world. Economically, the war has caused disruptions in global supply chains, particularly in the energy and food sectors. Ukraine is one of the largest exporters of wheat, and the conflict has led to a decline in its agricultural production. This has created a ripple effect, affecting not only Ukraine, but also countries that rely on Ukrainian wheat for their own food supplies. Furthermore, the sanctions imposed on Russia have caused economic instability, not only in Russia itself, but also in many other countries. As a result, businesses and industries have been negatively affected, and economic growth has been hindered. Politically, the conflict has resulted in a reconfiguration of global alliances. NATO has strengthened its presence in Eastern Europe, and countries such as Finland and Sweden are now considering joining the alliance. This shift in alliances has heightened tensions between the West and Russia, escalating fears of a larger conflict. The future of Ukraine and the world remains uncertain due to the complexity of the situation, while some experts believe that the conflict could persist for years, leading to a prolonged war of attrition. Others hold hope for a negotiated settlement. However, given the current state of affairs, a quick resolution seems unlikely. What is certain is that the conflict in Ukraine will continue to shape global politics and economics for years to come. The resilience of the Ukrainian people and the international response to the invasion have already made a significant impact on the world stage. The situation in Ukraine is both complex and heartbreaking, making it crucial for us to stay informed and engaged. The consequences of this conflict have a profound impact on all of us, and understanding what is happening is the first step towards finding a path to peace. If you found this information helpful, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up, sharing it with others, and subscribing to Oblev Tech for more insightful content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your opinions on the situation in Ukraine, and what do you believe can be done to help facilitate peace? Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.